Hey, look. Hey, man, this to y'all mamas, man. Y'all know man, my baby mama be after the damn food. You know what I'm saying? And she know who I am. You heard me? So I know y'all baby mamas out there after the food. But let me explain this to y'all baby mamas, man. I understand that we fucked up and we got dope charges and we got felonies and we got all this shit on our background. But if you actually know the baby daddy that you have and you actually know this dude doing better, this dude actually trying to pull out the things that he's telling you what he's trying to do, but you don't want to let that guy get his kid and you want to hold his kid from him, and you saying that, oh, I don't want my son around his dad because he sell drugs or he pimping and all this here. Do you really think my bloodline gonna be too far from my son? Do you really think the things that I'm doing right now, my son is not gonna find his way into it because my daddy did those things too? What I'm saying is this. Some of y'all do have some dumbass baby daddies. Some crash out baby daddies. But then some of y'all had some baby daddies who did some dumbass shit, but now they actually growing up because they actually see what's in front of them is more important than what they was doing. And if you have that type of guy and you know that the things that he doing is not the things that y'all was doing when y'all first met, give that guy a chance to explain to his son or his daughter on why not to do it. Because if you keep my son or my daughter away from me, and if they got my blood and I know they going to end up doing the same things that I'm doing, at least give me a chance to explain to them so they ain't have to take 15 years to get off of probation. Let me explain to him what happened when he get pulled over by the police and they actually finna road dog his ass and tell him how to handle that situation. Because it's either I'm going to teach him how to handle that situation or he going to be in that situation and don't know how to handle it. I know y'all thinking that you protecting our son and our daughter from us, but really you handicapping them. You know, you really handicapping them, because the lessons that I learned as a dad growing up is my testimony to my son to help him not go over that same boat or help him go farther than me, really. And that's what I really want to talk about, because everybody who was 17, 18, 19, 20, we growing up. And if you can't see that your baby daddy is growing up in the things that he doing in the way that he actually living his life now, then maybe you're not paying attention. But if you do got a baby daddy out there thugging and selling drugs and all that different stuff, and he ain't stopped and he's still doing it, he's still going to prison, when you sitting there telling your son all that negative shit about what his daddy do, what you're doing is making him interested in what his daddy did. And a lot of those guys that you say, oh, your daddy ain't this, your daddy sold drugs, your daddy did this. Once he start to grow up and get around those guys who do that type of stuff, he gonna start being like his daddy. Probably not all of them, but majority of them gonna follow their daddy lead, especially when you sit there and talk about everything negative about them, and that's what everybody doing in the street. Oh shit, I'm gonna be like my daddy. My daddy was a big time dope dealer. Shit, my mama told me my daddy did. My daddy was pimping. My daddy had a whole bunch of women. He cheated on her, and 9 times out of 10, it gonna end up being the same thing with him, because you promoted. You think you was talking negative, but you got to remember, our world is promoting that negative. So you telling him about his daddy being negative. He a pimp. He sell drugs. He stole cars. He was out there shooting them guns. Your daddy liked to fight, and everything that you told him. Now he going into the street with it. And this is the cool shit. Stop telling your son and your son and your daughters all the negative stuff about the dad, because you think you putting them down. But once they get older and start to get out in these streets, that shit get cool. This is your boy, Mr. Baby Daddy. And I'm out, man.